Hey guys, I'm Rebecca Shores, and today's tutorial is going to be a mixed metallic look. This is kind of a soft, organic look, but it's still kind of bold because we have so many metallics going on. So if you'd like to see how I created this a little more out there look to start off the new year, then just keep watching. Alright, to start off, as always, I'm using a base shadow. I'm using MAC Blanc type. And I'm going to be applying that all over my lid with a Sigma E60. This is just going to make it so as we blend the rest of our shadows over our eyeballs, it's going to be easier. You guys know the drill. Next up, I'm going in with matte concrete, and I'm using this with a Smith 220 brush, and I'm running this all along my lower lash line and blending it out. We just want to start to add some definition down there. Since we're going to be using so many metallics, I want to kind of get my base shapes down with a matte. And as you can see, I'm kind of dragging this out on the corner of my eye and also bringing it in. So we're kind of creating a wing shape. I'm now taking MAC Wedge on a Sigma E25 blending brush, and we're going to run that really far down your lower lash line, like really far down. And then pull it out. Again, we're kind of keeping this wing shape, and then we're also going to pull it on the inner corner of the brow bone. I've seen Dominique from Dominique LDR and Battle Lash do this, and I really like the way it looks. Now I'm going in with Makeup Geek's Graphite, and I'm taking this on a Hakuhodo J242G, and I'm going to be applying this as if I was creating a halo eye, so it's going to be on the outer third as well as the inner third, but we're just keeping this to the upper lash line. You can then kind of blend them together, but you can leave the inner corner blank. This is a very messy look, so don't be too worried about your placement. Now I'm going in with Makeup Geek Mercury, which is just a brighter silver color, and I'm popping that in the very center of the eyelid. I'm then using my finger just to basically pack the color on a little bit more. I'm also pulling this along my brow bone as a highlight-ish shade. Again, this is kind of messy and weird. Now I'm taking Makeup Geek's High Wire, and this is one of the foiled shadows, so it's even more metallic, and I'm popping that on, again, the very center of our lid. I'm kind of trying to still think about the shapes that I'm playing with, even though this is, again, a little more kind of grungy and messy. Now I'm taking Secrecy, and this is from the Saucebox Creme de la Creme palette, and I'm running this all along the lower lash line. So go ahead and run that all the way across. Any type of pewtery metallic will work here. As you can see, I made a mess. If you ever do that, just brush it away. It'll be fine. And then continue what you're doing. And you can see I'm still kind of pulling out that wing on the outer corner, and I'm also bringing that along the inside of my brow. I'm then switching to a Smith 220, and I'm using that to blend out the lower lash line. I'm like really liking this brush for that. Now I'm taking Inception from the Saucebox Creme de la Creme palette again, and I'm just running that just under where we applied that more pewtery shadow. And again, kind of creating a wing shape and also pulling it real far down, like it's gonna almost touch your cheekbone far down. Now I'm going in with matte coppering, and this is quite orangey, so if you don't like that, you could always go for a different, like more copper color. I'm taking this on a Sigma E25 and pulling that in the crease. We're pretty much discarding all the rules about where you put metallics, so don't worry about it. And as you can see, I'm still kind of keeping that idea of that wing shape so that, again, we're kind of paying attention to our shapes we're creating. I'm now taking Roulette, which just is a little more orange than red, and I'm taking that along the edges of where we applied coppering. So again, just mostly in the crease. I'm now going in with the Isolade by NARS Duo, and I'm starting with the lighter color and running that just above the crease, and I'm taking that on a Hakuhodo J146 and just lightly blending that out. Again, this is the lighter shade. I'm then going to go in with the deeper shade and push that into the crease, so just under where we applied coppering. Like I said, we're not paying attention to how you shouldn't really put metallics in your crease for this look. Now I'm taking the lighter shade again and putting that on the inner corner, and then I'm going to be blending that with a clean brush just to get all those colors to kind of meld into one orangey gold goodness. I'm now taking Fortune Cookie by Strobe Cosmetics, and I'm using this to highlight the inner corner. I'm taking this on a Sigma E32 and really packing that on. So your inner corner is just going to be straight up gold, so don't be afraid. I'm then blending it just above my crease as well. Taking a little more of high wire and just popping a little bit more on my lid as well as my brow bone, just because I wanted that a little more intense than I earlier had, and then popping it right next to Fortune Cookie as well on the lower lash line. I'm now taking a bit of Makeup Geek's Magic Act, again another foiled shadow, and I'm using that to kind of blend out the Fortune Cookie and then pull it into the inner corner. I'm then adding a little more of that right to the brow bone, and then I'm going in with Matte Concrete just because I wanted to tame down the metallic part a little bit just in the crease so that we're not losing too much actual like natural shape of our eyeballs. So go ahead and use that just to darken up the crease and basically take down the metallics in the crease just a little bit. I'm using the Hakuhodo J146 for that. I'm now taking a little bit of a black eyeshadow and I'm just pressing that along my lower lash line. Again, because we have so many metallics going on, I want a couple more mattes just to kind of get our eyeballs solidified where they actually are, so we're not just kind of like too disco ball-y. So I'm using that on a Smith 220 again. I'm now taking more of that pewter color by Saucebox, and I'm pushing that along my lower lash line and then just blending it out. Now I'm going to give my lashes a good curl because I'm not using lashes. So when you put on mascara, make sure that you are really building it up because we're not opting for lashes here. As always, you could add lashes if you want, but I think this look, because it is that more kind of messy, grungy look, I wanted to opt for just mascara. I'm then lining my waterline with just a little bit of black, and that's going to complete this look. It's kind of out there and different, but I think it's really pretty in its own kind of unique, messy way. I finished off the face with a more of a brown kind of contour. I used a lot of the Becca Moonstone as my highlight, and then I went for a Stone by MAC lip with some of the metallics to highlight it. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this look. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below letting me know what you'd like to see next. And if you like my videos, make sure to subscribe. There's new ones every Tuesday and Friday. I hope to see you guys on the next one. See you later.